Hi everybody, today I want to introduce you to the new Peekaboo Poppers dies from YNS Stamp. As you can see, there's a set of two, a large one and a small one, and I'll show you exactly how it works. You have this partially scored and partially cut, and that's what the die does, and it has a tiny little connected piece in the center, and your recipient can simply cut it or just rip these little flaps apart, and then they bend them back, and when you do all of them, it reveals your stamped image. So this is the really simple way to do it, and actually this would probably be attached to a card. This is the simpler way to do it by making little shapes with them. There is a more difficult way to use it, and I will come back with another video later on showing that. For now, I just want to introduce it to you and show you basically how it works. So what you're going to do is take a circle die, and I'm using the YNS Stamp circle die set, and this is the second largest circle from the set, and I'm using the larger die from the Peekaboo set. And you can see it has a nice bit of space around the edges for gluing. So what you're going to do is take your image, and I'm using an image from this set, Waddle's Happy Birthday, and I'm just going to ink up my stamp, and what I want to do is try and stamp it as close to the center as I can. So I'm going to stamp him right there, and then I'm going to let him dry, of course. Now I'm taking my, first of all, what you do is you cut two of the same size circle, one for the base and then one for the top. So you can do a colored cardstock, pattern paper, anything you want for this top layer. And then for your bottom layer, you're going to want to use your white cardstock or whatever cardstock you want to use if you're going to be coloring on it, or whatever you're going to be doing with it. Then you take the top circle and you run it through your die cut machine again, a second time, with the Peekaboo Poppers die on top. And then it's going to give you this look. Now to assemble, you're going to turn this over, and you can see that the score lines are going up and down, up and down, up and down. And what you're going to want to do is not adhere past these down marks, these little valleys. The mountains you can go over, because as you can see, it is not going to open up those mountain areas. They are scored, but it's more of a decorative score, because they don't actually fold on those wavy lines. So what you're going to do is you're going to imagine a circle, and let me get a pen, that's going like this from valley to valley to valley to valley to valley, just like that. And you can hear all around that outside edge. So I'm just going to get my ATG gun and adhere all around that outside edge. And even if I get a little bit into the valleys, it's not going to make a huge difference. You might have a little bit of area where it won't lift up, but generally, as long as your image fits within this area, you'll be fine. So then what I'm going to do is get my two circles and put my topper on the bottom and just basically seal it shut. And then, of course, like I showed you earlier, you can attach it to a card, and then your recipient gets it and opens it up and sees the image that you have inside. So you can find this and all of our other YNS Stamp products at ynsstamp.com, and thank you very much for watching.